everyone. So this morning we're just doing some training with some of the baby llamas. So we're going to catch some of them, pop them on the halters and take them for a little spin around the barn, see what they're like. I've got this camera on me today so you get a point of view of what I see as I'm working around as the day goes on. So we're just going to get some of these halters. We're not really sure what sizes are going to fit because he is a growing baby. And then what we need to do is herd one of the llamas. So we're going to start with Oaken because he's quite a nice, small, easier going llama. So I'm going to fill my pockets with treats as a bit of bribery. Plan is we will kind of herd Oaken into a corner and then we'll kind of barricade. So bear in mind he will jump over the straw bale. Nice and quietly, nice and calmly. And I'll slowly go around and pop a halter on him. My son, good boy Oaken. But if they keep together that works a bit better because then he's not as panicky, he sticks with them. Good boy, Oaken. Right, and then Lil, if you go up to that straw bale. Oaken, he'll be just over 1.5 years. So he's at the age where we need to start weaning him from his mum so that we can move him to different sites, basically. And then he's going to kind of settle a little bit more. But yeah, as you can see, they do kind of react a little bit initially. So he's just getting used to it. We'll give him a minute. And then he knows how this works and he knows that he gets treats. And then this is his positive reinforcement, and then he associates this with a good thing. You're a good boy. You remember what this is, don't you? Good boy. Oaken. Good boy. There we go. So again, he'll remember what all of this is about, but he might just kind of take a minute or so. So we'll just get used to him walking around with this on his face, get used to the sensation of it. Which you can see every now and then he remembers that there is something on his face. Good boy, Oaken. Good boy. You're walking like you're drunk. You don't get treats every time. So we'll do a little bit more walking, and then once he's settled into that, we'll then have a go at trying to stroke him and get him used to being handled a little bit more and to know that it's not scary when someone comes to stroke you. Good boy. Are you showing off to your mum? Are you showing your mum? And yeah, they are really clever llamas as well, so they don't usually take very long to train at all. Yeah, it's just getting them to kind of relax into it, really, which Oaken's a very relaxed llama anyway. He's always been really laid back and quite easy to handle since he was a baby. So it's making our life a little bit easier when it comes to training. Hello. Good boy. Oh, yeah. So yeah, you can see how he's kind of settled into being walked now. He's not fussed about it. He's forgot there's a halter on his head. And he doesn't mind that I'm here at all, so we'll give him a little treat. Just remind him he's been good. So yeah, same with llamas and alpacas. They all only like to be stroked on their necks. So Oaken can see what my hand's doing this whole time. So that's why he's kind of putting a little bit of trust into me. He can see exactly what I'm doing. So he feels all right about it. Oaken, good boy. Oaken, let's go see the van. Look. It's fine. Yeah. This is where your food comes from. It does. You touch it. Good boy. So it's also useful as well when training that they don't get used to the same person all the time. It'll do good for him to have someone else leading him, so he's happy about that. He's started to hum. Yeah, you're bored of me. Yeah, should find someone else. So we're going to attempt to catch Kendrick Llama, Kenny. So Kenny was the first llama born 2 years ago. He's also a very, very big baby llama, and he's a bit crazy. So he's just got a little cut on the inside of his leg, so we just need to give it a little check over and make sure it's all okay and treat it if necessary. Yes, Southern. Right, we can go on to that side now. So we just need to herd Kendrick into a smaller pen, and then we've got Bossman Terry for the strength of catching Kenny. To pop him on a halter. Kenny's a little bit more wild, so he's not quite as simple as Oaken is. So yeah, he might kind of throw himself around a little bit more, but we'll give it a go. So yeah, if you keep going around, Mega. Maybe
So
if you...
stand roughly there. And I'll sing to him now. Standing there.
That's okay, right, Megan, arms up there. If you've got that git.
Where's he going to lead?
Yeah.
On.
So whilst Terry's just distracting him with some treats, we're just going to kind of get a little closer look of Kenny's leg without getting too near those back legs because he is a bit of a kicker. So it's a nice clean gash.
What, like stitching?
No, not stitches big. It's healed up, but it's just swollen around it and it's grazed above it. So this blue spray, it's basically antibiotic spray. So it just kills any nasty bacteria that are there. It's nice and cold as well. So it will kind of sting a little bit on any open wounds. But it's just kind of an extra layer of protection. We can just pop that on any open cuts and wounds, dries it out, cleans it up, and we could top it up at any point. Good boy, Kenny. Good boy. Oh, Kendrick. So this, we're just going to give it some pain relief for as well, just to kind of bring some swelling down. Because the cut looks quite clean, there's no signs of infection. We'll just keep an eye. Any early signs of infection, we'll pop him on antibiotics straight away. But this blue spray should kind of hopefully do the early jobs for us. So we think he's possibly kind of jumped over some fencing and caught it on some barbed wire. But he could have also been rolling and scratched it on a rock or something like that. So yeah, bit more reactive, aren't we, Kenny? Good boy. Your mum's watching you. Yeah, she is. She's watching. Oh, cool boy. So this is really good that he's letting us stroke him. Yeah, good boy. Can you see this, guys? This right here, this is gold. Okay, so these treats that we're giving them, this is Hamlet Mix. This is part of their daily feed. If anybody would like to donate any feed to us, as you can tell, they are super grateful for it. We go through quite a few bags of Hamlet Mix each day, especially during winter as the grass kind of gets a little bit poor. So yeah, it is a massive help. This is kind of what we rely on for getting a lot of their nutrients in this time of year, and none of it gets wasted, as you can tell. So as well as feeding them their breakfast and teas, it's also training treats for being good boys, huh? Yes, Kenny and Oaken would be very, very grateful. Look at them lips, yes. Whoa. Yes. So if you would like to donate some of this camlid mix to us, we do have a link on our alpacaly website that takes you there and you can donate bags of feed, bales of hay and other sorts of things like that to them, and it's all on our website there. If you do donate to us and you would like a shout out as a bit of appreciation, we are more than happy to do that as well. We'll feature the bag of feed that you buy with the alpacas and llamas enjoying it too. So that's it for this training session. I hope you've enjoyed. If you do want to, follow for more of these. Action! All the gingers are here. I'm the odd one out.